So what exactly is it like owning chickens on a day-to-day basis? Well, it's a little bit like this. Make a wish. It's also a little bit like this. They don't want to cuddle you all the time. Even though they come and approach you and say, I would like to cuddle with you, but then they run away. But no, seriously, they are one of nature's superpowers. They eat an unlimited amount of food, they eat all your leftovers, they give you an unlimited amount of eggs. They help develop good morning routines, they develop good habits throughout your day, they're cuddly, they're soft, they're chunky. What's not to love about them, right? If you've been thinking about getting chickens and you think that this is your year to start, I hope that this video helps convince you to start, because seriously, you are not going to regret it. They are so much fun to interact with on a day-to-day basis. But one of the things you're probably wondering is, what exactly does the day-to-day look like in the life of a chicken owner? In the mornings, you wake up, you get your morning coffee, you go outside, you open the coop door, and then you bring in the food, you bring in the water, and then you're done. That's all the morning maintenance you need to do, 1 to 2 minutes. And then you can watch them come out of the coop, you can watch them forage around, and then once you're done giving them all their food and water and they're done gobbling it all up, then you can just relax and have fun with your chickens. Such as playing with them, cuddling with them, picking them up, setting them down, giving them treats, giving them leftovers, giving them lots of love and attention. No, she escaped. If they allow you to, of course. It's honestly insane just how little these creatures need, but how much they give us in return. So then after you're done through the day and they're going in their coop and they're going back home and everything, what do you do then at the end of the day? Surely there's something that you gotta do. Well, there is. You gotta remove the food and the water from inside the chicken run. You have to close the chicken coop door, and then you take a peek inside and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many chickens do you have left? And 99% of the time you're gonna see that there were just as many in there as there were in the morning. You close the coop, you wish them a good night, and then you go back in your house. And then that's it. That's your nightly maintenance done. 2 minutes again. So 2-minute morning routine, 2-minute nightly routine, and then unlimited amounts of fun in between. And I already brushed up on how little maintenance they require, but I'm telling you, like, there is so little maintenance that you have to do on these birds. They are so incredibly self-sufficient. I beat this point in all of my videos because I need you to understand that if you do want to get chickens, it's not hard. It's so easy. It genuinely is easy. You just have to take the leap of faith and trust that they don't need much from you other than food, water, and shelter. And then after that, they take care of themselves. The most amount of maintenance that you got to do, other than filling up their food and water, is once a week you throw some more bedding on top of their old bedding. Because guess what? Chickens, they do what everybody does. They poop. And especially during the night, whenever they're processing all the food that they've eaten through the day, they're going to be doing it a lot. And once a week, you don't even have to clean out the coop once a week. All you have to do is just throw on more pine shavings on top of the layer that's already there, and then boom, you're done with your weekly maintenance. It didn't even take 5 minutes. So what about cleaning out the coop then? Surely you can't just keep pouring all the pine shavings in the world on top of that. No, of course not. That's why once a month, that's right, just once a month, you can scoop out all the pine shavings, throw it in your compost pile or throw it in a garbage bag and throw it away, do whatever you want with it, and then you throw down a new layer of pine shavings and boom, your monthly maintenance is done. And it's probably a 30-minute routine. 30 minutes once a month on something that's not even that bad. Because pine shavings are gonna absorb all the odor, all the stink. They're not even gonna smell bad, I promise. The worst thing that you're gonna have to do is deal with the dust that comes up from pine shavings and old feathers and, you know, all the unfun stuff. And also the benefit of layering all of your pine shavings and the benefit of cleaning out your coop once a month is that you'll be able to be in there once a month and see if there's any pests, if there's been any mice, any rats, any mites, any bugs, anything that you don't want making a home inside of your coop. You will be able to see them as you're cleaning out the coop. You'll be able to just tell that something has been in there that shouldn't be there, and then you can address the problem right there. You never have to worry about anything going wrong for too long, so long as you do your monthly maintenance work, which is just cleaning out the old shavings, putting in new shavings, and then that way no bugs, mice, or anything like that will have any incentive to make a permanent home in there, because there's nothing permanent in there. You're constantly filtering things out once a month. And okay, I say, sure, it's easy enough to clean things once a month. But what if one of my chickens gets sick, I hear you say? What happens then if one of them gets sick and I don't know about it? Or what if one of them is hurt and I don't know about it? All these excuses are genuinely, again, just excuses that you are making in your mind. If they are hurt, they will show you. If they are sick, it will be evident. If they are in any way, shape, or form not healthy, you will notice it. And the beautiful thing is that the more that you spend time with them, the easier it will be to recognize, are they doing chicken things right now? Is this what you picture whenever you see healthy chickens? Yes. Yes, that is the picture perfect health of what normal chickens will do. They will be together, they will peck at the ground, they will dig, and they will just do what chickens do, which is vibe and enjoy life. So if something is wrong with one of my chickens, I will know it. They'll be lethargic. They will be in one place for an extended period of time. They may be injured, in which case they would be limping. I don't see any of these chickens limping. Do you see any of these chickens limping? I probably don't even gotta move out of the way. But the point is that whenever something is wrong, the chickens will naturally be showing that something is wrong. You'll be able to see if something is wrong. It really, you don't have to spend every single day worrying about whether or not something is wrong with your chickens, because they will show you and they will tell you if something is wrong, at which point then you can look at their symptoms and then come to a conclusion based on what they already have. So stressing and worrying about what if this and what if that before you even get involved with them just isn't doing anything for helping you take the first step into owning chickens. And that's the whole point of my channel, is that I want to try and get you started with any kind of homesteading, any kind of beginning with chickens or gardening or anything. It's so good. I really, really hope that I was able to convince you to give chicken keeping a start this year. Just get a batch of like 5 or 6 chickens to start with. And you're gonna want more. Believe me, you are gonna want more after the first year, because I want more. I can't think of anybody that does have chickens that doesn't wish that they got more. So if you're feeling apprehensive about it, get 5 or 6 to start. I would recommend 10, you know, because you never know, something might happen. I lost a chicken to a dog, unfortunately, one time, so I went from 10 chickens to 9 chickens. Unfortunate reality, but I was okay with it, because by the time that happened, I was already getting my first eggs anyways, so I wasn't too bothered about it. Because these creatures are just magnificent, man. They are fun, they are lovable, cuddly, fat, cute, chunky, all the good positive things that you think of when you think of chickens. They're your chickens. They are your chickens. They're gonna give you their healthy eggs that you raised, that you can crack open. And you will see the difference in the yolk color, in the texture, in the flavor. I'm telling you, man, there's just no reason not to get started with raising chickens. Even if you don't have a fenced-in yard, I'll have a video coming soon about how you can raise chickens even if you have no fence or like hardly any yard. I'm telling you, it's possible. Just trust and you can do it. You can raise chickens. You can do it. Take care, and I'll see you very soon.